Up for sale, 1970 Mercedes-Benz 280S. I'm going to walk around it, tell you about the car, fire it up, and then drive it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you. Like I said, 70 280S, finished in brown with tan interior. Previous owner since 1987. Owned in California. Stored inside. No bondo. The floors are just fantastic. Stuff like that. It actually looks to be mostly original paint, which is very cool. And I'll give you, reasoning why as we go around it, stuff like that. But anyway, thank you for watching. And here we go. So where do I begin on this? Of course, original. I got the duster here because it's pretty windy out. Original chrome bumpers here on the front. All your trim bezels like that. Your grille in the front is original. All this good stuff here, which is still very shiny. I have very nice paperwork for it. See, it's kind of windy out, so there's a little bit of dust, so I got my duster. And the interior looks to be totally original as well. But the paint, Mercedes-Benz paint really does hold up. So again, owned in California since '87, obviously garage kept because it would have eaten it alive. It had sat for a rather long period of time, so we recommissioned it, fluids, tune-up, stuff like that, make sure, that that those kind of things were taken care of. Let me just dust a little bit more because it's coming as I sit here. But again, you see a couple, little marks on here. I know there's a few in the front there. As expected, it's more like a Survivor. They replaced probably 30-something years ago this fender, so I know this has been repainted, which is good because of course you don't want a reworked fender. There's zero bondo. Let me go ahead and pop the hood for you. I have all the original booklets that the build sheet that Mercedes puts out. Sorry for the wind. I have the pink slip from 1987. But anyway, here's your engine compartment. You see here, the original tag. I took a picture of that. AC, power steering. I know it's power brakes. Looks very original in here, very holistic, stuff like that. As expected, of course. But anyway, sitting since a rather long period of time, like I said. Of course, the mileage doesn't go up. So, of course, the mileage believes to be at the underneath. And if it is original paint, because, Mercedes paint was kind of bulletproof, and maintaining it in the garage. There you go. You can just see how much dust is coming off. Just want to get off the paint so I can show you. Look at that. Look in there. Very nice. And again, a lot of this weather stripping looks to be original. If you're going to paint it, of course, you would replace it, or it would have been replaced. So think about it like that. It's a pretty cool sticker there. Original glass. When you dust the glass off here, there's like very light wear to the glass. So again, interesting signs there. And of course, the fitment is bulletproof. Again, the opening and closing of the doors, I always love that about the Mercedes. And just look down there. Zero rust. But you see like some little, stone chips there, door edge marks, original paint-like things. And being a very, strong paint, I had to buff it by hand. Just to bring out a little bit of a shine, from that oxidization that happens with Mercedes paints. I've had a few examples. But here, the wood's original. The weather stripping around it is original, stuff like that. I took pictures of all this. So I don't want to make it too lengthy of a video because, of course, the car does speak for itself. Seats, carpet, all that kind of stuff. Probably the original steering wheel. There's your original Becker. The wood on the dash, which shows, light H, but again, that original aspect to it. And the dash, for being original, I know there's a crack right there, but the rest of it looks sweet, as well as the wood up there too. So, you know, again, California sun. And think about it like this. They bought it in 87. 87, I'm trying to block the name here. 87. And here's all the books. I took pictures of that. Automatic with the floor shifter. In 87, you know, obviously there was no internet to buy it on eBay from wherever you want. So obviously it was definitely West Coast. It could have been a lifelong California car at that. There's no cracks. You can see here the handles are original. It's got that little bit of patina on there, but you know, that natural wear over time. Took pictures of all this stuff. I know the only little part of the headliner is it's a little sagging there, a little difficult to you know, stick back up, so I just let it go. It's, you know, it's only original points. A couple of little marks you see there, stuff like that. And again, the only couple bubbles on the car are right down there, which from this section there, which is not bad. I mean, I did see one that ended most recently that was just big chunks of Bondo cracking off. So this is again, just a nice example. And it's only on, actually that's the only little spot. This side is 0, of course. But anyway, let's dust this off while I can. You see some like light checks there in the paint. Stuff like that. It's right there as well. You can see the dust on the back window. Well, again, California plates, 1992. Took a picture of that, why not? And then again, common areas for rust are in there. There are none, or there is none, excuse me. Stuff like that. That's why I took the spare tire out, so I can show you. And again, this is all original weather stripping in here. So obviously it's preserved the inside of the trunk. There's your back bumper here. There. Works around the wheel well. See a little indent there. See, this is bird shit. That might have been bird shit. Fuck. Thank you.
Who's this?
I don't know. Oh, it's Joe. Yeah. No, it's Jimmy John's. Yeah, I'm done. Wherever you want to put it, yeah. Okay. Oh, Mary Ann called me. I didn't answer. I was like, why? Well, I asked Jimmy. I said, wouldn't it just fire right up? Yeah. I said, okay. If you want to, yeah, I can walk. It doesn't bother me. Oh, yeah.